The Factories Act 1948, Act No. 63 of 1948, Chapter 4, Safety. 21. Fencing of machinery. 1. In every factory the following, namely, I. Every moving part of a prime mover and every flywheel connected to a prime mover, whether the prime mover or flywheel is in the engine house or not. E. The headross and tailross of every water wheel and water turbine, i.e., any part of a stock bar which projects beyond the headstock of a lathe. And, if, unless they are in such position or of such construction as to be safe to every person employed in the factory as they would be if they were securely fenced, the following, namely, A. Every part of an electric generator, a motor or rotary converter. B. Every part of transmission machinery. And C. Every dangerous part of any other machinery shall be securely fenced by safeguards of substantial construction, which one shall be constantly maintained and kept in position while the parts of machinery the wire fencing are in motion or in use, provided that for the purpose of determining whether any part of machinery is in such position or is of such construction as to be safe as aforesaid, account shall not be taken of any occasion when it is necessary to make an examination of any part of the machinery aforesaid while it is in motion, or, as a result of such examination, to carry out lubrication or other adjusting operation while the machinery is in motion, being an examination or operation which it is necessary to be carried out while that part of the machinery is in motion, or E. In the case of any part of a transmission machinery used in such process as may be prescribed, being a process of a continuous nature the carrying on of which shall be, or is likely to be, substantially interfered with by the stoppage of that part of the machinery, it is necessary to make an examination of such part of the machinery while it is in motion, or, as a result of such examination, to carry out any mounting or shipping of belts or lubrication or other adjusting operation while the machinery is in motion. And such examination or operation is made or carried out in accordance with the provisions of subsection 1 of section 22. 2. The state government may by rules prescribe such further precautions as it may consider necessary in respect of any particular machinery or part thereof, or exempt, subject to such condition as may be prescribed, for securing the safety of the workers, any particular machinery or part thereof from the provisions of this section. 22. Work on or near machinery in motion. 1. Where in any factory it becomes necessary to examine any part of machinery referred to in section 21 while the machinery is in motion, or, as a result of such examination, to carry out A. In a case referred to in clause I of the proviso to subsection 1 of section 21, lubrication or other adjusting operation, or B. In a case referred to in clause E of the proviso aforesaid, any mounting or shipping of belts or lubrication or other adjusting operation. While the machinery is in motion, such examination or operation shall be made or carried out only by a specially trained adult male worker wearing tight-fitting clothing, which shall be supplied by the occupier, whose name has been recorded in the register prescribed in this behalf and who has been furnished with a certificate of this appointment, and while he is so engaged. A. Such worker shall not handle a belt at a moving pulley unless the belt is not more than 15 centimeters in width. E. The pulley is normally for the purpose of drive and not merely a flywheel or balance wheel, in which case a belt is not permissible, i.e., the belt joint is either laced or flush with the belt. If the belt, including the joint and the pulley rim, are in good repair. V. There is reasonable clearance between the pulley and any fixed plant or structure. V. Secure foothold and, where necessary, secure handhold, are provided for the operator. And V. Any ladder in use for carrying out any examination or operation aforesaid is securely fixed or lashed or is firmly held by a second person. B. Without prejudice to any other provision of this act relating to the fencing of machinery, every set screw, bolt and key on any revolving shaft, spindle, wheel or pinion, and all spur, worm and other toothed or friction gearing in motion with which such worker would otherwise be liable to come into contact, shall be securely fenced to prevent such contact. 2. No woman or young person shall be allowed to clean, lubricate or adjust any part of a prime mover or of any transmission machinery while the prime mover or transmission machinery is in motion, or to clean, lubricate or adjust any part of any machine if the cleaning, lubrication or adjustment thereof would expose the woman or young person to risk of injury from any moving part either of that machine or of any adjacent machinery. 3. The state government may, by notification in the official gazette, prohibit, in any specified factory or class or description of factories, the cleaning, lubricating or adjusting by any person of specified parts of machinery when those parts are in motion.